Hi, it's Jessica Sporn, and I want to show you how I used Cecilia Swatton's Trivet A stencil from Stencil Girl products to create backgrounds for some tags. So first I laid out 6 tags, and I took her stencil and positioned it across them. And I decided to stick with colors in the green and blue families. And I just took a cosmetic sponge and started pouncing through the stencil. I went over all 6 of them using the same color, and then I repositioned the stencil slightly and went over them again with a different color. After the second layer, I think I was using golden green fluid acrylics and turquoise phthalo blue. I took out my Derwent Inktense blocks, which I keep in this ice tray, watered them down, sprayed them with water to activate them, and then painted a very light wash of ink over each of the tags. And then I took some white gesso and pounced again through the stencil. I'm really liking the very soft kind of mottled look that this gave me. So here's the rain stencil from Stencil Girl products, which I designed, and I am just masking off some of it with blue painter's tape and pouncing through with black acrylic paint as a focal image. And I'm going to go through and do a different image on each one of these tags. Here's another girl from the rain stencil, and I'm positioning her upside down as if she's doing a big flip. And then I pull out my doors and windows stencil and do a few tags with that. Next, I use my frames stencil for 2 of the tags. On the frame stencil, there are 4 frames of different shapes, and then there's also this corner option, which is great because you can create a frame to the size that you'd like. Now I'm using a stencil that Joanne Sharp designed for Stencil Girl product Stencil Club, and I'm masking off part of it and just using one of the hearts. And then I'm also using a hand that was part of the October stencils for Stencil Club. And if you're not a member of Stencil Club, you should check it out. It's a great deal, a monthly club. You get 3 stencils, videos, inspiration, and you can always go back and order some of the prior month's stencils that you might have missed. So now I'm going to go back on each tag and start to add some more paint, add some more layers, add some more interest. These are acrylic inks that I'm using. I like them because they're very sheer and translucent. frame stencil also is fun to use as just an embellishment. It looks like little vines coming down on the top of this tag. This is Carolyn Dubie's, one of her words stencils, and I'm using the word reveal. I'm adding some words here with Scribble's 3D fabric paint. And why stop with the words? Just more Scribble's 3D fabric paint. It's always great. It adds, it dries literally in a 3D and adds lots of dimension. And I also wrote out some words in my own handwriting and then made copies of it at different sizes, and I'm cutting those up and using them as well. And then my tags are done. You can find all of these stencils at stencilgirlproducts.com and visit me at my blog. Thanks.